For any questions.
Hi, hello everyone, I'm Jessica. I'd like to introduce my producing partner who also produced and edited our film Happy for Nothing, Ethan Kogan, and our protagonist, our leading actress, MYRA TURLEY, who's here with us today as well. Thank you.
So does anyone have any questions for the filmmakers? Okay, well, there's one back there. Where are you from?
Hi, originally I was born in Mexico City and now Los Angeles as well. I've been here since I was 7. Thank you.
Did you know that daydream is associated in Irish literature with sorrow?
Yes, I'm from Ireland.
Okay, you know that.
Oh, yes.
Was it good?
Deirdre the Sorrows, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And there was another question? Assistant Sam? No? Oh, sir.
Where did they hope to go with these shorts?
Okay.
Well, Ethan and I have a production company, so we've made a couple of shorts, and we also have a feature film out called Problem of Evil, but at this point our shorts are geared towards festivals, and we're just trying to grow our body of work to then do and develop other projects that we're writing at this point.
Question.
Since I'm not very creative, how do you come up with ideas and then find some way to film an idea?
His question is, where do you come up with these ideas and to make them film?
How do you translate it into films?
Well, how do you translate it into film?
For me, I just sometimes have like a scene comes into my head or a character that is interesting, so I just kind of start from that, and it's just like images that come out, and I just start writing them and creating them.
Yeah, I think it can start with like a single image you see in your head, you know, and then you start thinking, well, what are these images? Where does that story come from? What happened? Where does this person in that image come from? And you start expanding and building the story in your head. So that's one way. Another way is just from your personal experiences, and then adding on the drama and the fantasy and the dreaming on top of that more and more and more, and using your imagination.
All of these films have a very strong emotional connection. They look like they're a kind of a different theme than we see today in the movies. It really is the ones that you get emotionally involved very quickly. And each of the films had very good carry-through with that. Not a very popular theme today in the movies. Do you think that's going to be something that's going to happen? Are we going to start having movies that are really going to be quality movies like these little shorts are? Is that a trend at all that we might have?
Yeah, I agree. I do think there are some. I do hope that it's a trend that continues. It just depends also where you find them, but festivals are a great way to find these films, and independent films I think generally have also more heartfelt messages. Not that big budget movies don't, but you know, it's more big action and all that to get the crowd. But.
I think, like they said, these films are out there in feature length as well. It's just harder to reach a mass audience. It's harder for people to put a lot of money behind movies like this, because as business people in the industry, they don't see a lot of return. If I came to you and said, hey, I have a movie about lots of giant transformers blowing stuff up, versus, oh, there's this other movie about a depressed woman who becomes happy with a DVD guru. You'd be like, Transformers next.
Yeah.
I mean, it comes down to business decisions as well.
Okay, and this, yeah, you had a
Thank you.
question.
Hi. I enjoyed both of your movies, but this one over here with Deirdre really grabbed me. Can you just talk about what it was like to be part of that, and the experience of the actual positive message there?
Well, I had to be sad a lot. So basically it was just finding ways to get yourself into your own personal depths of depression, of the dark stuff, and waiting until you get to the end where you can just gently and gently and gently find places to perk it up, find places to appreciate. I like the idea. I mean, I like the idea that it's in our minds. So much is in our minds. We're so affected by the stories we tell ourselves in our minds. And that seemed to be a theme that all of the movies today in this section had. What we tell ourselves in our minds affects so much in the outcome of our life. So I kept telling my mind something different.
Okay, we have time for one last question.
Oh, wow. But I have two. No, I was wondering what the budget is for these short films, and many years in particular, and then how long did it take to shoot it because of the background?
We shot our film in 4 days total, and our budget was very small. What was the budget? This is a producer.
It was less than $1 million, more than $17. And maybe to ruminate. Not much.
Yeah, it was very low.
Okay, well, thank you so much for attending.